The 2026 Lampo Coupe is here, and it's not just a Carrizza shockwave in the EV world. If you thought electric vehicles were starting to blend together, think again. The Lampo Coupe doesn't follow trends, it sets them. It's all electric. Beast combines outrageous styling, luxury craftsmanship, and electrifying performance into one futuristic package that looks like it's driven straight out of a sci-fi film and into your driveway. Let's talk about why this car is making waves across the automotive world and turning heads wherever it goes. First off, the design. You can't talk about the Lampo Coupe without staring at it for a moment because it demands your attention. With ultra-sharp lines, floating aerodynamic elements, a wide aggressive stance, and slim LED lighting that wraps around the body like a pulse of electricity, this thing doesn't look like a car. It looks like a concept vehicle someone accidentally put into production. The front fascia is dominated by a light bar and integrated sensors, giving it an intelligent, futuristic expression. There are no traditional grills. This car doesn't need to breathe like an engine-powered vehicle. Instead, it's built for smooth airflow, minimal drag, and maximum presence. Now let's talk performance, because the Lampo Coupe is not just about looking fast. Underneath that sculpted shell sits a dual-motor all-wheel drive setup, delivering instant torque and a 0 to 60 miles per hour time that embarrasses some supercars. We're talking around 3.2 seconds to hit 60 yes in an EV coupe. Power output is estimated at over 600 horsepower, depending on the trim level. And thanks to its cutting-edge torque vectoring system, this car doesn't just go fast. In a straight line, it carves through corners with razor-sharp precision. Battery tech. Lampo isn't holding back. The 2026 Coupe features a 100 kilowatt-hour solid-state battery, which marks a massive leap forward in both range and charging speed. You're looking at up to 450 miles of range on a full charge real world, not fantasy numbers. And with 800 volts fast charging architecture, it can juice up from 10% to 80% in under 20 minutes. That's quicker than your coffee break. Plus, it supports bidirectional charging, meaning this car can also power your home in an emergency or supply energy back to the grid. Step inside the Lampo Coupe, and it feels like you've entered a spaceship. The cabin is a tech lover's dream, and yet it doesn't overwhelm you. There's a massive floating old curved display that stretches across the dash, offering fully customizable visuals from driving data to entertainment. The interface is smooth, intuitive, and voice-activated with AI that learns your preferences over time. There's even an augmented reality heads-up display that projects navigation and driving data onto the windshield, blending digital elements with the real world. But tech isn't the only thing that defines the interior. The materials used are sustainably sourced, premium, and incredibly refined. You get vegan leather options, recycled aluminum trim, and mood lighting that adjusts to your heartbeat and driving mode. The seats? Ultra-supportive sport buckets that cradle you like they were molded just for you. Whether you're cruising through the city or tearing up the mountain roads, the Lampo Coupe makes sure you're in total comfort and control. One of the standout features is the DriveSense system advanced semi-autonomous driving suite that uses a fusion of LiDAR, radar, and camera systems. On the highway, the Lampo can handle lane changes, maintain distance, and navigate traffic with minimal input. But the cool part is the adaptive emotion mapping. It subtly adjusts the driving characteristics based on your mood and behavior behind the wheel. Feeling relaxed? It softens the suspension and dims the lights. Ready to push it? It stiffens the chassis, sharpens the throttle, turns the car into a beast. Of course, connectivity is a major highlight. With over-the-air updates, the Lampo Coupe gets smarter and faster with time. You can control almost every feature from your smartphone, whether you're summoning it out of a tight parking spot or preconditioning the cabin on a cold morning. There's full integration with smart homes and digital assistants. And even a companion app that tracks your driving efficiency, suggests optimized routes, and connects you with other Lampo drivers. Safety, top tier. The coupe comes with all. The latest crash avoidance, to automatic emergency braking, blind spot detection, cross-traffic alerts, and a 360-degree camera system that feels like you're hovering above your car in a video game. The structure is built on Lampo's new EV-dedicated architecture, which includes reinforced safety cells and crumple zones engineered specifically for battery protection and passenger survival in extreme situations. Lampo is positioning this coupe not just as a sports EV, but as a new-age Grand Tourer one that blends emotion with efficiency, performance with purpose. It's aimed at people who love driving, love design, and care about the planet. It doesn't try to be a Tesla or a Porsche Taycan or a Lucid Air. It carves out its own lane and does so with confidence, flair, and raw excitement. The 2026 Lampo Coupe is a clear signal that electric vehicles are no longer about compromise. They are the future, and that future can be fast, beautiful, and deeply thrilling. So if you've ever dreamed of owning a car that looks like art, drives like a dream, and moves with the power of electrons, this might be the one. The era of boring EVs is officially over. Welcome to the new electric rebellion.